You are Tony Stark after this video. Sounds crazy? Maybe not. Because Tony Stark isn't just a genius in a metal suit. He's a mindset. And that mindset can be learned. Think about it. Stark built an entire suit of armor in a cave, under pressure, with limited resources. We see the lasers, the rockets, the glowing arc reactor. But the real weapon was his brain. He doesn't think like others. He thinks in layers. So if you've ever wished to be more creative, more confident, or more future-ready, it's time to step inside his mind. The Stark principle: turn problems into blueprints. When Tony is trapped, he doesn't panic. He sketches. He breaks chaos into blueprints. That's the first rule. See problems as designs waiting to be drawn. In real life, this means, instead of saying, "I can't do this," ask, "What can I build that makes this possible?" Engineers call it reverse design thinking. It's not just about solving. It's about redesigning the problem itself. So the next time you're stuck, open a notebook. Sketch your thoughts like Iron Man draws his circuits. Because every masterpiece starts as a messy idea on paper. The arc reactor of curiosity. Stark's power source isn't just technology, it's curiosity. He's constantly upgrading, experimenting, even failing. He once blew up his entire lab and called it progress. That's what separates geniuses from dreamers. They test, they tweak, they tinker. In psychology, this is called a growth mindset. The belief that intelligence isn't fixed. It's built like an armor, layer by layer. So when you fail, don't think, "I'm not smart enough." Think, "I'm still building my mark too." The AI approach: outsource your brain. Iron Man didn't do everything alone. He had Jarvis. He built a system that thinks with him, not for him. That's the modern genius trick. Externalize your mind. Use AI tools, notes, reminders, mind maps, automations, anything that frees your brain to create. Because your memory is finite, but your systems can be infinite. Elon Musk uses mental APIs, ways to connect ideas like software. Tony Stark does the same. You can too. Start automating your small decisions so you can focus on big ones. The emotional armor. Iron Man isn't emotionless. He feels fear, guilt, love, and pain, but he never lets them drive blindly. He uses emotion as fuel. That's what neuroscientists call emotional intelligence. Knowing how you feel, naming it, and directing it. When you say, "I'm angry," ask, "What is this anger protecting?" Maybe it's your dream, your boundary, or your sense of purpose. Control emotion like Stark controls his suit, from the inside. The future vision. Invent before it's needed. Tony Stark imagines the world 10 years ahead, then builds for it. He doesn't react to trends. He creates them. He built clean energy before the world demanded it. That's not fantasy. That's foresight thinking. Train your mind to look beyond now. Ask yourself daily, what would the world look like in 2035? Then connect your skills to that future. That's how inventors and legends stay ahead. The Stark routine. Work like a scientist, live like an artist. Tony Stark builds equations in the morning and jokes by night. That balance is key. He doesn't separate science from art. He blends them. In real life, this means schedule your creativity. Block time to experiment. Play. Daydream. That's where the next idea is hiding. Science gives you structure. Art gives you freedom. Genius happens in between. The real secret: he believes he can. Every upgrade, every failure, every explosion happens because Stark never stops believing he can fix it. Belief isn't magic. It's physics for the mind. When you believe, your brain releases dopamine that sharpens focus and fuels persistence. So belief literally changes your brain's chemistry. You don't wait to feel confident. You build confidence through action. So here's your real mission. You don't need a suit. You need a system. You don't need genius genes. You need curiosity, courage, and consistency. Because being Tony Stark isn't about flying. It's about thinking differently, building boldly, and upgrading constantly. So last time you asked, how to think like Iron Man? The answer is simple. Don't wait for the future. Invent it. Because after this video, you're already wearing the armor.